Hey everybody, welcome to Tournament Tuesday. Hey Latino, I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, we'll start with the 7 round bullet tournament. A tensor extension. My name is name, not nine. What? Go Air Cav. Well, I got some soup. Forgot about it. Okay, we're having a 1 minute tournament. It starts in 13 minutes. It's 7 rounds. We'll have 3 tournaments tonight: 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Ahoy tensor extension. Or as Mr. Burns would say, ahoy hoy. My latest Players of the Present video snuck into the 5 Minutes with Ben playlist. All right, I'll tell Karen. All right, I told Karen. She's playing poker now, but she'll take care of it. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, every day is a long day. There's something wrong with me where I'm tired all the time. And actually, I'm not tired now, which is unusual. So that's good. Need more soup. Trying to learn. We're going to have a 1 minute tournament, then a 3 minute tournament, then a 5 minute tournament. And then I'm out like gout. Eating noodle soup like Magnus. He seems to eat noodles a lot on stream or when he's doing stuff. Maybe it's good for your chest. I got a haircut on Thursday, and today's Tuesday. So, sort of. I got a haircut 5 days ago. I streamed on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and nobody mentioned it. Although I think I did. Dr. Krieger subscribed. God damn. I forgot about Dr. Krieger. You're the greatest person who ever lived. Almost. $50 months. Did you take 50 months off? Were you in prison and you got out and now you're subscribing again? Go, Dr. Krieger. I don't understand that text, but okay. Theo is back in Gotham Chess. I'm the base model. Somebody translate to English. Dr. Krieger, god damn. It's a long story. Okay. Anyway, we should be on Chess TV momentarily. In theory. Okay, I'm gonna put the information in the chat to join the tournament. Tournament starts in 6 minutes. We're 71 subs away from 400. Boy, it makes my glasses fog up. So, does everyone want to talk about the big topic today? Hi, Chess TV. I'm Ben. Everybody heard the big news? Unfortunately, it's not chess news, but it's the big news. It was the lead story on Fox. Maybe they're texting me now. Nobody mentioned the big news. Everybody's talking about FIDE and Cracker Barrel. Terrible. Also, nobody's entering the tournament. We have 7 players. We got to have a lot of players. We have 7 rounds. So we need at least 15, 16 players. I don't watch Fox News, but a friend of mine who also doesn't watch Fox News, his brother, who does watch Fox News, said it was the #1 story on Fox News. Biden is president again. Woke is back. How could I join the tournament? Exclaim join. Anyway, the big news is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. Fox News said that's the most important story. Also, Travis Scott and is engaged. Is Travis Scott like a singer or a football player? He's a rapper. Well, maybe they're engaged. I don't know. I said Travis and I assumed it was Kelce. All right, we got 10 players. Tournament starts in 1 minute. Bonarici's playing. God damn. Got celebrities. Latino, Bonarici, Nate Shadow. Sicilian Games. Yeah, we got 15 players. We had 7 players a minute ago. We doubled it up on the bubble up. No, Ryan, you're confused as usual. This isn't a she keeps some away shined on. This isn't a what's it called? This is a Swiss. It's not the other kind, which I already forgot what it's called. The other kind. Arena. Oh, I didn't turn on the sound. Dr. Krieger gifted a sub. Go, Dr. Krieger, but stay there. I couldn't think of the word arena. 17 players. You can still get in the tournament. Type exclam join in the Twitch chat and click on the things that it tells you to click on. Then you can get in the tournament late. Might be too late now, but it might not be. I don't know. Two players entered. Now we have 19 players. Bonarici with 2-0. And I didn't play knight takes bishop check, winning your queen. I won quicker as a consequence. Oh yeah, I gotta charge my phone. That's the whole point of streaming, so I can charge my phone. I watched Singfield Cup today. 2,500. He's like 24.92. Terrible. You didn't win? I'm counting on you to beat the guy, so I don't have to play him. Yeah, I'll come to South Carolina. Just have to invite. Contact Karen at atlchessclub.com, or send her a message here on Twitch, and yeah, we'll set it up. Whoa. I forgot my phone was plugged in. Yeah, I'm always going to clubs around the country. They have me give a Simon a lecture, and they pay my expenses and give me a nice fee. Yeah, the expenses won't be a lot because it'll be like gas money there and back. Aren't you going to Charlotte relatively soon? No. Hello. Hey, JJ. Ben, I said Canada was south of California, and you said I was drunk. Well, you probably are drunk. What does that have to do with anything? Charlotte claims they're the best chess scene in the U.S. because the the St. Louis scene is mainly for super grandmasters, and the Charlotte scene's for everybody. If you want to play in weekend tournaments or weekly tournaments, Charlotte's better if you're like a class player. If you're 2,700 FIDE, okay, then St. Louis is better. JJ Ferrone, subscribe with Prime. Okay, this is the last round. Yep. Yeah, supposedly St. Louis Chess Club's been renovating, and it's going to be a 32,000 square foot facility, and it's going to be ready in October because they're having three big events in October. They're having Kasparov play a non Chess 960. Then they're going to have the U.S. Championship and U.S. Women's Championship. Then they're going to have a super tournament with Carlsen, Caruana, Nakamura, and Gukesh. Those are the only four players. I mean, if you're in California, you could go south, and then eventually, if you go south forever, eventually you'll be going north, then you'll hit Canada. So, yeah. Putin's birthday. When you're blue and you don't know when to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putin on the Ritz. The northernmost point in the U.S. sounds like Alaska. So I don't know. Probably it's the U.S. because that's the funnier answer. Putting on the Ritz. Okay, nobody cheated against me. And my bullet rating's 2615, which is high for me. Low for a grandmaster, but barely a grandmaster, as has been pointed out. Coat perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper. Coat perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Boy, somebody joined the tournament before I did. That's pretty quick. Okay, so what do you guys think of the news? We got 14 minutes till the tournament starts. Boy, my bullet rating and my blitz rating are almost the same. 14 points difference. One's 100 points less than its peak, and one's 200 points less than its peak. Man, the truth hurts. That Taylor Swift is going to marry Travis Kelce. Now, in my opinion, no, I never play Title Tuesday. So, in my opinion, if you were a man marrying a woman, or you were a woman marrying a man, then, in my opinion, the better catch is Travis Kelce. Because Taylor Swift's not very good looking. But she is rich and famous. But Travis Kelce is good looking. He's more talented than she is. He's a very talented football player. She's like a below average singer and, entertainer. She's slightly below average, I guess. and he's tall, and his team wins a lot. So I think like the marriage is good for her. I think she found a better man than typically would find a pop star marrying somebody. Why do you never play Title Tuesday? Because I don't like it. Also, I think I can't play Title Tuesday anymore because now you're going to have to use this proctor, and I don't have that, and I don't want to do that. I don't like the fact that the chat has to be in emote only mode. I don't like all the non-cheating measures. Like, people just shouldn't cheat, and then if they cheat, they should get banned. I don't like all the non-cheating, trying to stop people from cheating. I don't want that to affect me because I don't cheat, and I get paid by chess.com to work for them. So making me use a proctor and making my chat be quiet and, having two cameras, I just want to play chess. And I barely want to play chess. And I can't win any prizes. And usually for the early Title Tuesday, I'm asleep. As you all know, except for one thing, they're changing Title Tuesday. They're going from 2 Title Tuesdays to 1, starting in a week or two. There's only going to be 1 Title Tuesday every Tuesday. They're getting rid of one of them. And they're making the prizes slightly more. Title Tuesday would be more interesting if they had class prizes. So they could take, like $50 or something for first under 2,900, and then $50 for first under 2,700, and like that. And go down to like under 2,200, I guess. So you could have, we could do 2,800. So 28, 26, 24, 22. Add $200 to the prize fund and have $50 for each. Something like that. Because otherwise, for the players under 2,900, the tournament has a 0% chance of winning any prize money. And since you have a tournament with, 600, 700, 800 players, you're taking 750 of them and saying you can't win a prize. So that, there's no reason. Thanks for loving my videos. They are great. I'll be commentating more often. I did commentary for the Esports World Cup. Hopefully some of you saw that. Nobody says they saw me at the Esports World Cup. Nobody has said on the chat, like, oh, I saw you. So if anybody saw me, it was me, Maurice, Jovi Huska, and Dash. Why are you not playing right now? Why would I be playing chess? Terrible. I saw you on TV, Ben. There you go. What's my favorite Taylor Swift song? My favorite Taylor Swift song, and I know about 2, so, is Style. And when I say I know 2, maybe I know 1. Maybe. I might know 2. Yeah, and Maurice Ashley. Yeah. Yeah, Maurice is really good. Thanks, Amy. I play at A&W. They could have a prize-winning burger or some vegan food for Ben. Who's your favorite player now? Karen. She's my favorite chess player and my favorite poker player. Okay, so I know the song Style. Can somebody name a famous song that I probably know from Taylor Swift? I actually can't think of another one. So, I might have heard of the name of a song, but I don't know. I got nothing. If Style was on the radio, I would say, oh, that's Style by Taylor Swift. I think any other Taylor Swift song, I got nothing. Oh yeah, Shake It Off. I know that song. Yeah, yeah, Shake It Off. I've heard that song. All right, so I do know two songs. I don't think I know any other ones. I think Shake It Off and Style. Yay, Fem Beingold, 500 bits. Cruel Summer, isn't that a song by Bananarama or something? Thomas Beckett, 3.99 Canadian. Damn, that means that I owe him money now. That's how bad the dollar is. Donations are negative. You Belong With Me, We Are Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together. I don't know any of those songs. I can name more Katy Perry songs than Taylor Swift songs. That's correct. You gonna watch tomorrow the game between two kids? No. Tomorrow, I have my class on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. You guys can sign up for $10 and watch live on Zoom. Can you name any Nicki Minaj song? I know Nicki Minaj songs, but I can't name them. But if you name them and I've heard of them, I'd be like, yeah, I know that song. But I can't think of the name of one. Sorry. Anaconda? No. How do I rank the following? Who's Tay Tay? Can I just name random people and they're probably a Taylor Swift ex? Like Arch Manning or something? Tay Tay is Swift? Okay. How would I rank the following? Adele. Ugh, man. Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Tay Tay, and then Katy Perry. That's my ranking. Ariana Grande is good at imitating Celine Dion. I've heard of Taylor Swift, but I didn't know she's called Tay Tay. Why would you call somebody Tay Tay? That's not easier than saying Taylor. Usually the nickname is because it's like easier, shorter. Do you know this song Friends with Marshmello? I know the TV show Friends. Megan Thee Stallion, I've heard of her. Is she the one that can make weird noises? Like, but like better than me? Or is that somebody else? Or is that Cardi B? Same thing. Are Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B different people? And if so, why? That's Cardi B. Do you know the snack marshmallow? Typically, marshmallows aren't vegan because they have gelatin in them. We're spending a lot of time talking about Tay Tay and less time talking about Travis Kelce. Now, who's better? Like, who's a better person? Travis Kelce or his brother, the other Kelce? I already forgot his name. I know his name, but I have to think about it for like a minute. You can still join the tournament. Tournament has 20 players thus far. Type exclam join and then join the tournament. Jason Kelsey. Who's better, Travis Kelsey or Jason Kelsey? I don't mean who's better at football. I mean who's better. Like, if you were a woman and you had to marry Travis Kelsey or Jason Kelsey, who would you marry? Not sure if that decides who's better, but too bad. Do you have any 18 plus Kasparov stories you can share on stream? Has any celebrity had a chess player boyfriend? Yes. Supermodel and former president of the Estonian Chess Federation. What's her name? Can't remember her name. She used to date Eric Lobron. I forgot her name. I think Carlson's wife. I don't think she's a model. I mean, she might be. I've never heard that. Who am I talking about? Eric Lobron date Carmen Kaz. Kaas or Kass. It's one of them. You can look her up. Carmen, Carmen, then Kass or Kaas. I forgot. I think it's Kass. She used to date Eric Lobron. You can find pictures of her and Anand, her and Lobron. Then you can find like shots they did when she was doing famous photo shoots for designers and stuff. Who's more famous, Magnus or the Botez sisters? Magnus. Yeah, Magnus is 100 times more famous. Yeah. Who has a bigger influence on the game? Kasparov has like no influence on the game, so Carlsen. Hikaru were the Botez sisters? Hikaru. Yasser Seirawan or Tom Selleck? Tom Selleck's more famous. Levy or the Botez sisters? Levy. Okay, the tournament started. We have 26 players. Tournament is 6 rounds. You can still get in late. Just type !join and do what it says. Your spelling of Kasparov is shallow and pedantic. Somebody texted me? Oh, it's spam. I was like, nobody texted me. I'm getting a lot of spam on my phone, texts, that are like, do this stuff and work. Yeah, it's the same one. Remote work, daily pay. I'm getting a lot of those. Boy, this one never ends. They just keep sending it to me. I mean, I'm already working remotely. Which singer do you prefer, Tay-Tay or Yasser? I guess if I had to listen to one, I'd rather listen to Yasser. I don't know if he's a better singer. He might be. Your bank is selling your private info. I have a bank? What? How do I have a bank? Country's this? Argentina. I've heard of them. I've never been to South America. So if you are affiliated with a chess club in South America and you want me to come there, then, raise money or something. But yeah, if you're at a chess club that has funds and you want me to do a lecture simul, then contact Karen, and then I'll give a lecture and a simul. Remember, the more you pay, the more you learn. Also, we can do like a 1-day camp. Invite, like have 10 people there. They each pay like, $100 for the day, etc. Mainly, etc. He has the two bishops, but I have the what else? Would you also go to India? No. Will you come to Europe? Yeah, I'll come to Europe. To Saudi Arabia. I won't go to India. There's a few places I won't go. India's one of them. I won't go to Russia. That's about it. I won't go to North Korea. Now, before the game is over, which it is, I'd like to point out my opponent's pawn structure. Doubled pawn, or isolated pawn. I can almost speak. Doubled pawns, doubled pawns, doubled pawns, isolated pawn. And why did he lose? Checkmate. Would you come to Turkey? Yeah, I liked Turkey when I was there. Who do you prefer, Gukesh or Prague? Yeah, it's about the same. Who has better merch, Taylor or STL Chess Club? You have to refer to her as Tay Tay now. That's how I know her. So if Kanye goes to Turkey, is it Turkey? Tay Tay or Rex Rex? I'd rather hear Taylor Swift sing than Rex sing. And I've probably heard Rex sing. Although I don't remember, but I probably. I've been to India. I'm not going again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on India. Or the other way around. I'm not seeing you in Nation in-person tournaments anymore. Why is that? What? Can somebody translate to English? Oh, in person. Thanks for the translation. I've been to tournaments this year. I'm retired, so I'm not going to play a lot. But I don't plan on playing anymore. Kerbati. Wow. I ain't got Kerbati. Kerbati cares for me. Kerbati. So sad and lonely. Still theory. It's my game with this guy. Boy, I'm a piece up and I have the better position. I ain't got curved body. Boy, this guy must be German because his play is the worst. Hey, my bishop's attacked. That was sneaky. So remember when I said 2,000 players are beginners? Okay, remember that. Maybe I'll go to Charlotte again. Typically, I want to play in a tournament if Archer and or Karen are playing. Karen doesn't play in tournaments, so mainly Archer. Dankel 16. Is that what it says? Yeah, gave 599 bits. That's a huge donation for Dankel. Somebody give Dankel a sub so he doesn't have to watch ads anymore. I can prove 2000s aren't very good. Okay? Now follow me. Now 800s aren't very good. You guys agree with that. And then Hikaru's rating is like 3,300. So if Hikaru is 1,300 points higher than a 2000, how can they be good? How can you be 1,300 points higher than someone and they're good? That might actually prove the opposite. Well, anyway, the point is, thanks for coming to my stream. Please donate. If everybody could give $1, that would help. That's 100 bits or $1 or half a sub or like a third of a sub. So maybe it's about a third. Yeah. How to cry like a grandmaster? What? Yeah, Knots 94 gets it. That's right. We need people who don't play very well so that the opposition looks good. Or something. I know 2,000 players aren't very good because I'm 2,600 and I'm not very good. So there's got to be something going on. Hikaru's rating is 700 points higher than mine. So I must not be very good. Hikaru's not even the best player in the world. Man, 3,300 wins every title Tuesday. Still not the best. Tough town. Yeah, getting a full house over a flush does mean you're a good player. Make a game. Okay, I'll make a game. It's called Tay Tay. And the way you play it is if you change your name to Travis, you win. That's the game. All right, is anybody in the chat named Travis? It could be YouTube chat or Twitch. GMs understand low-rated players better than the low-rated players because GMs were low-rated players. Ooh, Travis Tritt versus Randy Travis. Well, my opponent's name is Worst Potzer, and he spelled worst wrong. He's German and he spelled worst with an O. I remember what it was like when I was 6. Also, when I was 3, I asked every day if I was 4 yet. And I never remember my parents saying yes. So I must have turned 4. I just don't remember it. I have a picture of me when I was 6. 6 is good. Go Gemini. Who's Gemini? Yeah, I know what Gemini is. I was half kidding. Yeah, Title Tuesday is going to be 5-0 now. Don't forget, everybody, give 100 bits or a sub. It's Sub Tuesday. It's Pat. Hey, Pat. Stop the game. It's too exciting. All right, Karen's still in. Go, Karen. Let's see, what'd she say? Never play f3, and I never did. Bishop d7 is a funny move. I like it. Boy, bishop c4 is really bad because he can play king b7. Oh, bishop d3, I'm still winning. It promotes to a queen because it gets to table base, and then it knows it's a win. Well, I got 2 past pawn, so it's a win. But yeah, I messed it up near the end. Although he had 13 seconds left, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, we got 34 players. Well, I have a lot of pawns. Can someone explain how on chess.com 400s, 600s, 800s play way better than 2000s all the time? Well, 2000's a beginner, so you would expect that. Also, that's obviously not the case because then 400s who beat the 2000s, their ratings would be really high. The 2000s who lose the 400s, their rating would go low. But since the ratings are where they are, then that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's the answer. 2000s aren't really better than 400s, but somehow their rating is 1,600 points higher. Anyway, you should donate. Well, 400s on chess.com are better than 2000s on Lichess. Ben, do you play video games? No, I'm an adult. Random moves, it like your feeling about what happens when you play people isn't right. When you play people higher rated than you, they beat you. Lower rated, you beat them. Saying I feel like this happens, that doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm in clear first. Go Ben. I like when people fall into this opening trap because then I win. Six hundreds have great tactical vision. What are you talking about? Rawr. Man, Bonarici playing in all my tournaments. Trying to learn, not playing any of the tournaments. Terrible. You should have just played A2 right away. It'd become worse if he plays A2. Yeah, it says it's equal if he plays A2. Here, rook A5 wins. Anything wins but E6. Worst move ever. Yeah, now it says it's over. All right, did I miss a lot of donations? Is it true you farmed Julian Proleco to qualify for the U.S. Championship? No. But thanks for asking. Yeah, when I played Julian, I was playing anybody who wanted to play because that was my job. And I would get 0 rating points for winning. So the answer is no. I played in like 6 U.S. championships before I met Julian. Anyway, you're banned. No, you don't get a point for winning a game. You get 0 points. It's Bonarici in the last round. Will you analyze my game with Bonarici? I will not. I blame the cat. Maybe she didn't like your position. If you didn't take your cat for a walk, then you should blame yourself. All right, let's see if I played in the 80s or 90s.
Good job building a lead.
Wow, I played 78? I thought I played in like the 80s. Terrible. I'm 26-37. I don't know what I was before the game. So I don't know. I played some 2400, so I gained some points. Yay, I had the best tie breaks. Man, the worst guy got third place. He was the worst on tiebreak. Okay, time for 5-minute tournament. Hey Mark, how you doing? I'll be back. 5-minute tournament, 4 rounds, starts in 10 minutes. We've had 2 tournaments. This is our 3rd one. It's a 5-minute tournament, starts in 8 minutes, and it's 4 rounds. I got some potato wedges that Archer didn't eat from Publix. I heated them up in the microwave for 30 seconds because they're about 6 hours old. Oh, for Mark and trying to learn. Karen is in the process of getting rid of most of the commands. Karen has certain commands she likes, and she's looking at them, and there's dozens and dozens of commands that nobody ever uses ever, except maybe trying to learn and Mark and maybe somebody else. So she's getting rid of all the crazy ones, like the Futurama ones and Family Guy and Simpsons. So they'll just be like normal commands. Then she'll add some commands that are like normal. Yeah, if a command is a normal command that would be on somebody else's channel and we already have it, it'll be there. But if it's some silly command, then Karen probably got rid of it. Yeah, some of them are still there, but she'll probably get rid of them. There's a 2,800 player playing in the tournament. What? What? Says he's from Japan, which seems unlikely. Yeah, I'm not from Japan. How are you 2,800 and you're watching my stream? You must be bored to death. Ah, you're really bored. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, we have 22 players. Tournament starts in 4 minutes. I'll put the commands there again to, exclaim join. I used to have a lot of shirts because I had these shirts from the St. Louis Chess Club. I had like 25 of them. Then I gave them all to Goodwill about 4 or 5 years ago. Now I have a lot of shirts because Karen buys me shirts for my birthday usually or Christmas. And I was given a lot of shirts at the National Open by the sponsor, Zia, ZYIA. Buy their clothing. Do as I say. Go to their website. I don't know what their website is. Just go to it. Zia.com should work. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it works. No, that's not it. Yeah, they sponsor the National Open, so something. Fen Beingold. Ben's stream is the stream of streams forever and ever, and the show of shows forever. Hallelujah. I probably sang the wrong song, but I think I was doing Beethoven's Ninth. Okay, tournament starts in 40 seconds. We got 26 players. All right, tournament starts in 15 seconds. We have 28 players. 999. Yeah, Ode to Joy. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. This is Ode to Joy. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. G5, rawr. Castles and then G5. Not G5 and then long castle, like I'm supposed to do. Ooh, that's a good idea. Travel back in time and become Beethoven. right, let's check out, see how the Braves did. They were 2-2 in the eighth inning when I last looked. Whoa. Wow. Okay, 2-2 in the eighth inning. In the ninth inning, the Braves scored 9 runs. So they won 11-2. I missed all of that because I was streaming. All right, now let's see U.S. Open results. U.S. Open tennis. Okay, Paul's going to win. Wow, Monfils lost in 5 sets in the first round. Wow. All right, let me look at the women's. Well, Goff lost the second set, and she won the third set 7-5. Damn. Naomi Osaka won the second set. This is just stuff that I missed. Man, Kvitova lost like 6-1, 6-0. I've heard of Kvitova. What the hell? Paul Giamatti's going to win? Who's more famous, Beethoven or Tay-Tay? Good question. Probably Tay-Tay. Who doesn't like tennis? Yeah, 30 seconds isn't a lot. I did do 30 seconds. Oh, I have to go back here. All right, let's read the chat on YouTube. Ben's big into choir. The YouTube chat is messed up. Yeah, I noticed that. Suspicious user. One half of your face looks more tan than the other. 9 runs, oh snap. I prefer 90s. Never do that. All right, so we weren't missing nothing. It's Hikaru. Hey, Hikaru. Yeah, I was watching that, but then I saw when it was 6-5 in the tiebreak. I missed the last few points. Fen Beingold gifted a sub. Dun, 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 dun. Fen Beingold gifted a sub. All right, we got 30 players in the tournament. Should be tied for first with me and the 2,800. That's the most likely scenario. All right, if somebody could give 50, 60 subs, that would help. I'm trying to get to 400. What do you get if you win the tournament? Then you're banned from chess.com for cheating. The 282 is tied for first. Is not cheating the 2,800 3 question marks? What? Let's get a hype train started. Good job trying to learn. Good lesson. Boy, if Ferrari says you're a legit player, that's not good. Yeah, never lose. Okay, there's one game left, then round two will start. Sorry I won so quickly. Yay, Fem Beingold gifted a sub. Okay, we need 66 subs. So if 66 of you could give one sub, I would appreciate that. Oh, this is my game from the 1982 U.S. Open against Sorensen. Newt Sorensen. How many years ago was that? 43 years ago? Yeah, he didn't play here. He played knight f6. Why'd you always win? Sometimes I don't. I'm the chess streamer. I'm supposed to win. You guys are the gawking rabble. You're supposed to gawk in the rabble in the chat. You guys do a good job. Latino with 2-0. He's the only 2-0 so far. I wonder if I played in the 70s or 80s.
Well done, pouncing on
73. It says I'm 1900. That was fun. No, the comp's not going to like any of my moves. Bishop F4, Rook H5, Knight G5. But, I didn't care. I figure it was fun. It's good for the stream. Let's see. Well, my phone has 99%. Thanks, Relinquish. Yeah, he's banned for insolence. I'm banned for indolence. I can't play you because I'm playing in a tournament and I have to play the people that I'm paired with. I can play you on Saturday if you're a Twitch sub. Come back on Saturday if you want to play. No, me and Orange Chess are going to be 4-0 and then the tournament's going to end. There might even be a third person who's 4-0. Probably not, but maybe. Hello. I can't hear you if you're talking. I can hear you now, but I'm streaming right now. I, I can talk. Okay. I, I guess she didn't get the final table. Although it's 11, so maybe. Is it my move? No. What do you do? King B3. Okay.
Nice job outplaying your opponent in the endgame.
I played 85.1 and he played 80.2. I played slightly better. Oh, I might play orange chess in the last round. Somehow everybody lost. I don't know how that's possible. This tournament's 4 rounds. Five nights, what else? Now we're off Chess TV. Buy Chess TV. Well, somehow I avoided the 2800. I'm playing somebody with 2 out of 3. Not bad. Yep. No, I lost on tiebreak. No. Good games. Well, I won every game tonight, and I still couldn't win every tournament. Tough break. And the lowly 1600s flying high. You were one of the higher rated players who got 3 out of 4. An 800 player got 2.5 out of 4. God damn. Another 800 player got 2 out of 4. A 300 player got 1 out of 4. Solid. 200 player, probably getting a bye, but still. Only 2 people withdrew. That's pretty cool. All right, thanks everybody. Don't forget to shop at Zia. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for supporting the stream, everybody. Bye.